So what is the commercial real estate outlook right now?
So we are coming off a couple of rough years. It's been a little bit difficult. The capital market's been tough. But I say that, and then at the same time, I talk to other people across the nation, and they're like, Dallas is so unique and different. We continue to have a very strong market here. We continue to see strong possibilities, new companies coming in, new people that want to move into our community, bring their jobs to our community. Economic development is still very strong in our city and in the region. Although we have seen a little bit of a dip in development, some projects have been delayed. I think we're starting to come out of that, and we're very hopeful that over the next 12 to 18 months, we will start to see a little bit more of a rebound in the office market and in retail, and just looking at how are developers and investors thinking about commercial real estate in the North Texas region.
What are the big issues that matter to the commercial real estate industry right now?
Oh, goodness. So I would say let's focus locally. I have to bring it up because everybody, I don't know why I get to own the issue, but digital kiosks. When I was uptown Dallas, it was an issue. It really comes down to public safety. We feel like that's kind of backwards when you put a kiosk in the middle of a sidewalk whenever there's been so much attention on pedestrian safety and walkability. So we want to make sure that that's considered. It's unfortunate that it would be less revenue to the city if we didn't do the digital kiosk program, but we feel like there's better ways to bring in the right revenue. We know that's important for the city, and we understand that. We want to be a partner in helping identify new ways to bring in new revenue. So that would be just one of the issues. Parking reform is up for discussion. We're working hand in hand with our city partners and other industry organizations. I would say with parking reform, a lot of the conversation is eliminating parking. Any developer who is putting a project together that's looking at who's their potential tenant, whether it be retail, office, they are considering what parking requirements they're going to need to entice the right tenant to their development. Each project is different and unique, and there is no standard that's best served for our commercial real estate developers and the city. And what we found is that it's very expensive. Currently, I think if you have street park or your off-site parking is about $10,000 a parking spot is the cost. Crazy. If you put it in a garage, it's about $50,000. So it's making the pricing of everything from housing to retail to construction costs go up, which ultimately are going to get passed to the consumer. So we think there's another hurdle there that we can eliminate by eliminating those parking standards, and knowing that we still need to work together and make sure that we have adequate parking, but also we need to leave it up to those that are building the projects and understand who the customer is they're building for, what kind of dynamics they have that are going to weigh in on their decisions about how to park their project.
What are the most attractive selling points about Dallas to a new business?
Well, I'm a native Dallasite. I was born at Presby Hospital here in Dallas, and it's been exciting for me through my lifetime of seeing Dallas evolve and just watching the growth that's happening here, not just in the city, but throughout the region. Dallas has such a can-do attitude. People think it's cliche, but it's true. When you look at some of the big projects we've taken on as a city, some of the industries that we've brought to North Texas, and all the hubbub that's going on right now with Y'all Street and the convention center remodel, I think there's a lot to be said about what is available and the opportunities that exist here in our city. It's still very affordable to build here and move here compared to a lot of other cities. We need to still work on that affordability and making sure that housing is affordable in the area. But I do think that is why people bring their jobs here, and we have great talent. When I was over in Uptown Dallas, really the talent here is amazing. When you look at the concentration of tech, banking industry, and commercial real estate, there's just a great talent pool, and that's really what these companies are looking for.